Okay, I know I did mention that my only budget for each month is about 20,000 Japanese yen, but I have to pull the trigger on these models. It is just too good to miss out, especially when Kazu literally said that it is a limited edition, so this is it. I have to get the watch, and you do know that I do have one of these carbon monocoque, no, not carbon monocoque, just carbon G-Shock watch. This is the entry level ones, and this is the high-end model. So now I have both of them in my possession, and before I get to the details of the watch, which not a huge surprise anymore because you guys already seen that from the intro, but for the papers, this is all the specs that you should be expecting to get when you buy one of these. So starting off, G-Shock Bluetooth connectivity. It has multiband 6, it is triple G resist, it has tough solar, it has dual time, stopwatch, timer, alarm, reference number GWR-B1000X-1AGR, retails at 120,000 Japanese yen plus 8% tax, making it insanely expensive. And you guys probably wondering if this gonna be worth it or not, and in my opinion, totally worth it if you buy this thing below retails. I do get this slightly lower than this price mentioned down here. You could get them from Yahoo Japan auction if I'm not mistaken through buy.com, which will be available down in the description box below. You should get this one as well if you buy the watch. Carbon monocoque construction. This guy is carbon core model only, so it has carbon at the center, while this one has carbon all the way to the back. Let's have a look at the back real quick. For all the specification for the watch, you'll see we have Casio, some code which I have no idea what those mean, but probably you guys could explain it. But we have carbon monocoque at the back. I believe all of this is laser etch. With 5588 module, GWR-B1000, tough movement, Japan P. So this watch is fully made in Japan. And you'll see more code down here. I'm not sure what those are, but it looks to me like probably a serial number. And the first thing that you'll realize as soon as you take the watch out of the box is the weight. It only 72 grams. The lightest G-Shock watch that I have with me in terms of the Master of G family is this guy. This is the titanium frogman lightning yellow at only 75 grams. And this guy, damn, this is 72 grams. This one is metal, by the way, made out of titanium. This one is carbon. Which one is tougher? 2, 3, 4 button operation, and a single screw down crown with knurled texture around it. Each buttons will consist of different kind of texture, which is very gorgeous, really special to only this Gravitymaster model. Let's have a look at the lights on this light. Starting off with the light, that is the lightweight of 72 grams, which makes this watch gonna be insanely comfortable to be worn throughout the day of any kind of activity, really. Second being the size of only 50 times 46 times 16.9 millimeters. If you remove the crown, it is only 46 millimeters, which makes it one of the smallest high-end Master of G watch. Just to give you guys a bit of perspective, before this we got this high-end Gravitymaster as well. This is insanely big, look at that. And this watch could do a similar thing minus the GPS function, and it is a lot smaller, so perfect for day-to-day wear. And next point being the material that they used to make the watch is insanely cool. If you look at the bezel alone, it consists of 52 layers of different carbon fiber sheets pressed together and make the bezel. The hard case, again, it is carbon monocoque, which is insanely tough. And next you'll have this carbon fiber inserted watch band that you could see through in there, so that is really cool, something to show off. And next is the button. They are so easy to use, unlike all these Master of G models at the back. And next is the crown. The crown is the most annoying part of a Master of G models, as such as this G2 model. It looks good and all, but when it is time to set up the watch using the crown, it is just annoying. But this guy just changed the game. It's so much easy to use. All of that are made possible with the improved material, the carbon monocoque hard case. And there's a few more things that is impressive about the watch, and that is the glass. It is dome-shaped sapphire glass, a thing that you wouldn't be able to get on regular models that was released before, and that is really cool. And not just that, Casio even added an anti-reflective coating at the back, so which makes the usability, the experience when using the watch throughout the bright sunny day outside is gonna be a lot more easier. And again, the color alone is just so nice to look at. And next is the dislike. First is the price. The price for this limited edition models is too high in my opinion, but you could get a similar function, similar looking watch at a low price, probably half that price to get this by purchasing the generic model. So there's really nothing else to complain here. Second is the function. The function for the watch is best to be compared with this G Steel model. If you own one of this, you probably have an easy time operating the watch, or if you wore a GWR-B1000, it is almost the same thing. Where it didn't have a lot of functions at all. At home time, you know what, let's have a look close. You will have a day display, power indicator, and this part will be mode indicator, and you'll have this dual time display down here and AM and PM indicator over there, and that's pretty much it. And pressing mode once will bring you to the stopwatch mode, and press this button to start, and this will be second, minute, and hour, and 24-hour range will be operated down there. And next will be a countdown timer, and here the hand will move backwards now, like so. And you could set it up using this dial down here as well, so all the way to 24-hour range. Next we have an alarm, just a single alarm with, I'm not sure if this watch even have signal function at all, but there you go. You could set the alarm over here. The time could be operated down here, and you're gonna need to set it up using the crown or just using Bluetooth connectivity on your phone. Next we will go back to home timekeeping, and there's the battery indicator over there, and dual time display, which need to be set up using your phone with the Bluetooth function. And obviously this watch has solar powered and date display in there. So that's it. I know a lot of people out there who didn't need all the sensor anyway. I mean, why would you need this if you live at the center of a huge city, right? So depending on which type of person you are. If you also like traveling, if you are an athlete who travels a lot for training, for competition and all, I would recommend this watch for you because you have that dual time display down there. So next thing that I don't like about the watch is that the luminescence. The luminescence is just not as good at all. For the price, I would expect something better, but Casio seems to just use similar luminescence that they put on even on their low-end models. The LED light is good though. It will glow at between 6 and 5 o'clock positions. It is bright and it has this fade out effect. But other than that, it is just not as good because it didn't have an auto light function. Yeah, surprising, right? At this price range, I would expect to have an auto light. I read the manual and they didn't mention anything about auto light, so yeah, it's just really disappointing on that. I usually wear this at hole number 3 from the top, and it will give me a good fit already. There's the timer just off. Mine is 15.5 millimeters, so if you have a skinnier wrist, you have 2 more holes to adjust the size. So I believe a lot of you guys could wear the watch, and the fit, look at that, barely any gap at all, and it's just comfortable. The fit is comfortable, the size is comfortable, the button is comfortable, the weight is just comfortable, everything just complement each other. The watch face is big enough for you guys to see the time, even at an angle because of that dome-shaped glass. Overall, this watch is just perfect, and look at that, you could even operate the crown while wearing the watch, something that is just not possible with previous Master of G models. Let me know what you guys think about the watch. Will you buy this? What do you like and dislike about the watch? And I'll leave them down below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is gshock, and